Okay, let's boost the property. So I've gone into listings and then company listings, and then you'll type in 6609 Crenshaw. Once you get that, what you're looking for is the MLS. Now you can also very, very easily pull this up on the MLS and use this. Following that, we're going to go to lead engine, and we're going to build a squeeze page. So once you do that, it's going to ask you for the MLS number, which is, single agent squeeze page, and then we'll enter the MLS number. Once you do that, we close this out. Got my 0 or my O in there. There we go. Select the property, generate a link, copy the link. You can do this with any other as well. If you want to go into the company listings, you can do it as well. Then we're going to go up into Facebook. Now I've created this audience for Facebook, and I'm going to redo this in just a second. So let's go back to my personal page. I just wanted to show, I'm going to walk you through how to create the audience, canceling that out. You can go to your personal page, and I'm fairly sure at this point what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go to my business page and see if I can go in that way. So I'll go over to this, I'll click pages, it's much easier to do. The social feedback group. And now I'm in my business page. I want to create a post. I'm going to post to the business page. I'm just going to create a basic post, paste in the link, wait for it to populate, and then put in your text. So I'll pause it for a second while I do that. So I created the open house. This is what I'm going to put on mine, whatever you want. It says open house Saturday, just listed. That's the catch grabber right there. Be the first to see the home, 30-gallon pool upgrades, and then the call to action. If you want more information about the home or to schedule a private tour, DM me, which means direct message me. We can set it up. So this is the post I'm interested in putting out. It's obviously got the house. I put in here the blue, the link, which looks like this. Remember when I copied and pasted that in there? And then once it's in and the photo comes up, you can take it out. So we're back to this. This is the post. It's ready to go. I'm going to click post. So now once this posts, we have the opportunity to boost. And this is where it's going to take a couple minutes. But once you do this, you'll be able to boost posts on Facebook all over the place. So I'll click on that. Here is the post we put there. Now this, once you do it, just take a look at it. How's that read? Looks good. I'm going to check see more. Yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Just listed new home. And I'm going to click on boost post. All right, this takes a couple seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this on automatic. The button is send a message. So they're going to send a message directly to us. That's great. The ad is a special category. The answer is yes. This is absolutely critical. You have to click on housing or it will go nowhere. They won't do anything with it. You have to let them know that this is a housing ad. Now we're going to get into our audience. And on this, when you get down to the audience section, we're going to go pretty basic on this. I want you to click on this little edit button. And you don't get the choice of picking age or gender. It is everybody and everything. But what we're going to do is we get to detail and target our market. Now, Trulia, we're going to keep. Apartments.com, sure, we'll keep that. Realtor.com, but I'm also going to look for a couple of more, like Zillow. And these are under interests. I can browse as well. So now I'm in interests as well. Let's take a look at what else we'd want to have in there. Now I'm going to go through them so you can see them, and they'll be up and ready for you in just a second. All right, so we have Trulia, Apartments, Realtor.com, Zillow, first-time homebuyer, fixer-upper. These are, now this part gets into alphabetical order. First-time fixer-upper, for sale by owner, home equity, home improvement, homes. Press pause here so you can write these down because we're going to go past those right now. And then after you go down there, you've got house hunting, luxury, mortgage, moving, property finders, and real estate. So this is our interest. Don't close it out here. Click the back button. And now we're back to our detailed. Now you'll notice that right now in locations, we're going to jump up to location. Central Florida, it's a 30-mile loop. That's too broad. So what I want to do is I'm going to put in my zip code. I encourage you to do the same with yours, 32835, and then it doesn't really matter because what I've got is a 15-mile loop. Then get rid of this 30-mile. So now you're left with a 15-mile circle, a group around there. And as we continue to scroll on down, you're going to see that our potential audience is here. So what we've done is we've saved our audience. And this is what the audience looks like. This is just a recap on how to create one. Because we're a specialty, and we are with all homes, we don't have a choice on gender or age. We do have a choice on locations, and that is strictly a circle that we can select, as you see on this, where I've got a 15-mile circle. That's the minimum you can choose. I think you could choose 10, but I go 15. And then that gives us this, and we're going to save this audience. Now, this audience is saved right here. Okay? So our estimated daily reach is, people reached is 39 people, and that's because we have a budget of $16 a day. So we're going to change this to 1 day. We're going to change this budget to 50. So we have a reach automatic. That's great. And let's see what we've got. Hang tight. I'm going to take a quick look at this. All right. I just wanted to double check it because it shows that we've got replies of 3 to 15. And that is because, and one of the things we want to do is we don't want this on Messenger. I'm learning as we go too. So we're going to keep it where it is on automatic. And what happens is the way I wrote it, it's going to look for and say, how many replies am I going to get? If I just wanted engagement, which is a selection you have up here, and you can choose it. I like automatic, but if I want more messages or more engagement, if I change it to engagement, so you can see what happens, this changes to how many people the post will engage with. But I'm not really interested in engagement. What I'm interested in is I want people to communicate with me, the replies. So now we've got 2 to 15, it just switched for whatever reason. And it's good. And I've got a $50 budget, and I've got that 1 day, and it ends October 2nd. Okay. Don't worry about it tends to run for 4. I get that. And now I'm going to click on Boost the Post. It'll have to go an approval process, and then you're going to have to check back on it. But at this point, you've successfully boosted your post. And now it'll start getting out. And let's see. It's being created. You can click on the Ad Center. So when you go to the Ad Center, it'll pull up your back of the house Ad Center. If you have one, excellent. If you don't, it's going to be a little more challenging. You'll have to create it. That I can't help you with. Your ad account is disabled. You want to go through this. And mine's just because of the payment, so I'm going to fix that. That's what you got to do. Thanks, guys.